So good evening, good afternoon everyone. So today we are going to discuss aggregate functions under dbms. So actually aggregate functions has four functions. Those are the max, mean, sum, and the average. So max returns the highest of all values from a column, while the mean returns the lowest of all values from a column. And sum adds all the values in a column, while the average averages a group of row values. So here, before we continue, we have to create our table. So let's open first the SQL Server Management. The four functions in SQL database. So let's create a table. So for example, let's create a salary table. But since I already have a salary table, I'll just call it. So this is our table. Here, this is our salary table. So let's begin with the max or the maximum function. So the syntax or the semantics for the maximum function is like this. We have to select, then use the semantics max, then the column in which we are going to get the maximum or the highest value. So since the only numeric or the only column that possesses a value here is the salary, so we're going to use it. So select max salary, then the name of the table, so let's just name the new table as maximum salary. So from the name of the table. So let's try to run it. So here, so the maximum salary of the salary table is 5,000.90. Let's go to the next function. It's the minimum function in which we're going to get the lowest value in a table. So same format, but we are going to use min, which stands for minimum. Then the column that we're going to get the minimum salary, the minimum value, then the new name of the column. So we can just use minimum salary. So here from the salary table again. So let's try to run. So here is the output. The next aggregate function that we're going to use is so here we're done with the minimum, maximum. So the next would be the sum and average functions. So let's start first with the sum. So select sum. So we're going to use the sum to get the total salaries of in a table. So sum, then the name of the column, which is salary again, the new name of the table, so we can just name it as total salary from salary table again. So here is the total salary. Next function would be the average function, in which we're going to get the average of the group of values in a row. So this is the semantics. Select. We're going to use average or AVG for the average, then the salary column as the new name of the table, average salary from salary table again. So let's try to run it. And so here, so the average salary in the salary table is 3,000.49. And in addition, or in additional function, is the count function, in which we are going to return a count of the number of rows in the table. So it's just easy. We're just going to count the number of rows in the table. So the semantic is select count, select count star or count star from the salary table. So let's try to get, so here, so the number of columns or rows, columns in the salary table is 5. Another application for the count function is the select, count again, and we are going to specify the name of the column that we're going to count the number of rows. So, for example, we are going to count the number of rows in salary column. So, select count salary from salary table. So, let's try to run. So, here. So, it also has 5 number of columns for the salary.